again for another show. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Cause baby, here we go.
It'll never be a dull moment. And we about to start. Well, I don't know, we kinda had on our mind today to talk about what I had told you earlier.
Alright, when we first got together, we really weren't looking, we wasn't looking for love.
Right.
So for me, I was looking for an escape out of my parents' house. So I needed somebody that I could have there that could be there with me and we could be making moves together. So I was just trying to I gotta find me somebody that is gonna be that down girl.
I pretty much was just looking for stability. I was in a tough situation, of course. And at that time, I was like, I'm moving. Wherever I'm moving to, whoever I get, best believe they're going to be able to meet me halfway or even meet me 75% of the way. Like, I'm tired of being the one to basically put in majority of, I was tired of being the 75%.
Oh, so you want to be the 25%?
I want to be no, this time I'm 50-50. Like, I'm just saying. We talking about when we first met, right?
Yeah.
What we was looking for. Girl, so
I'm just asking a question.
No, I'm no. Now we're definitely 50-50. But we're talking about when we first got together, what we was looking for. Like, we wasn't looking for love. Love literally just got here probably, a few years ago?
A few years ago.
Yeah. So
when love came in, let me tell you, we was a force that couldn't be reckoned with.
That's what happened. And I think that had to be literally 2020. Like, literally just happened. Like, what has been what? Yeah, 2020, I feel it came before that.
Yeah.
But I think it really
kicked in.
Yeah.
Because we was helping people and kept helping people and kept helping people. And then we kept getting shitted on. And so we was like, wait a minute. We finna stop this shit point blank.
But the thing is, okay, so back to
when we first met.
I was definitely looking for stability, loyalty, honesty in a person, which was hard to find. It was hard, and it was like, why is it so hard to find someone that can, first off, give you loyalty? You get what I'm saying? If we can be loyal to each other and we can make our relationship about us, we'll be great. But it's hard to find somebody like that. Like, you'll be the one that's loyal and they over there with a whole agenda trying to set some other shit up. You know? So when we met, we was definitely in a tough spot. It was like, hey, I'm trying to get out of my people's house. I need somebody that's gonna rock with me to, give me that push and be able to be here for me, or
I was like, nothing. I just need somebody that's gonna be able to help me get out of my people's house. Definitely gonna be loyal. Definitely gonna be like, got my back no matter what. And I'm telling you, it was when I first met her face to face and the high speed chase, I was like, yep. I knew then, but it still wasn't the love. It was, okay, I want this in my life, so I'm about to take this.
What was it that you really wanted in your life? Like, is it that what? Like, I was asking you earlier to kind of explain that.
Okay, so it was, you was able to have my back, but you was also strong enough to say what you said and meant what you said. You wasn't weak.
Okay.
You didn't cave in to the drama.
Okay.
And it was like, okay, yep, that's what I've been looking for, because I've had people that I've been with that, they had my back, but they cave in.
What are they caving into? Like, what's the cave in part for you?
Like, didn't speak up for yourself. Like when you and my mom was going at it, you didn't back down. The other people, they back down. They well, whatever. So now you want me to fight my battle and your battle.
And your battle.
I can't do that. I still got to fight mine.
Right.
And so when you was like, I was like, oh yes, she talked back. She talks back.
Oh, and real good.
Oh my God. I was like, girl, you a keeper. Let me just go and take you off the market. Make sure nobody else get a chance with you.
Now, my thing is, okay, so when we got here, and I had already told you where I didn't even know what was really going on with the place, right?
Right.
And you had already took it upon yourself to, okay, let me go to step 2. Let me make another play, because this dude done went all the way to Orlando. She coming. We trying to get this. We trying to get that. Boom. You had already was like, fuck it. I'm finna get a hotel. We not finna go through all of that. Like, I don't want her to come down and have all of this issues. Now I'm complaining to her and I'm telling her, hey, this happened, that happened, this. And I'm probably, because me knowing me, I would have been looking at you like, and you ain't solved this? Why you ain't solved this before I got here? So that, her taking it upon herself and already working that shit out, I was like, one, she did good on that. Where
that was sexy.
You already know.
Hey.
You already know that was sexy to me. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm peeping, I'm watching. So it was another incident that happened where when we was here, everybody's here. No, everybody wasn't here. It was just me, her, and Jalen. And wifey was literally moving fast. She was moving fast in the beginning, and I was literally trying to catch up to her, but still kind of slowing her down and like, hey, we don't need to do all this right now. But in her mind, she like, hey, the rest of the kids coming, this and that. I gotta, we gotta try to figure out what we gonna do. And I'm like, let's take our time with it. I'm like, let's take our time with it. Let's plan it out. Let's do it like this. But she was all, no, boom, 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 boom. I'm handling it. I'm gonna do this. I'm like, I let her do her thing. But when I fall back, I started to fall back and let her do her things started to crumble.
They did. So she really had to slow me down.
I had to slow her down because, and I loved it. Hold on, baby. I loved it because it did get to a point where she stopped and she was actually like, oh shit, this girl is actually talking some sense. She's trying to talk some sense in me to kind of slow down, because she was on a whole sprint. She took off, and I'm like, bro, we got years here. Like, we can't do all these things you're trying to do for years in fucking 1 week. How?
Right. And she slowed me down because I've always been a fast-paced person. Because, like, look, even at nighttime, probably not I'm half asleep. My mind's already thinking, okay, this gotta be done tomorrow. This gotta be done tomorrow. I gotta make sure
she had it bad when we first got together. It was bad. She couldn't sleep. She literally, any little thing, whoop, she up. And I used to be like, why?
Girl, that's insomnia, girl. That's what that is. Like, you can be sleeping and then something will run through your brain and then you're like, whoa, let me wake up. I gotta figure this out. But
I'm over here. The fuck? Why?
Why is the TV on? What time is it? Girl, just go back to sleep. And that's just what it was.
But I started to understand, of course, with the time,
right,
that she's just a person that likes structure, and she is organized, and everything just has to be done accordingly. Like, it gotta be done in a certain way, and if it's not done, it's still running through her mind how to
get it back in track and get it back online.
Yes. So in a way, it's a good and it's a bad. You get what I'm saying? But when it's good, hey, I'm behind it. I'm taking. But when I feel it's getting bad, that's when I kind of bring her. Hey. It was a time we tried to go buy something, right? And this man, he was fast talking. Blah, blah, blah. Bitch, I thought she was gonna catch on, cause I'm like, what the hell is this man talking about?
That's when we was trying to buy a house, girl.
Yes. So we was going buying a house, and they wanted to sell a house.
They wanted to
sell a house. Dude was running. I'm sitting there. They saying back too. I'm like,
he's saying, what do you think? Let me talk it over with my wife. He was like,
she's talking about. Let me talk it over with my wife. I looked at her. I said, no, first of all, you're talking too fast. I don't know what you're trying to do, how you trying to get over it. You're going to slow it down, and you're going to break it down so we can understand. So he looking at me like, I'm looking back like I'm so serious.
That man was running that stuff by so fast.
I thought you caught it.
I was catching bits and pieces of what he was saying, but I'm looking at the paper. I'm reading. He's talking, but I'm reading. I'm a reading kind of person. I gotta read it. You can talk it all day long, but if I don't sit there and read it for myself to make sure what you saying to me is straight, I ain't got no understanding of it.
I need to hear you, and I need to watch your actions. That's what I am on, and that's what's good, and that's what makes us compatible for each other. Cause I'm a listener. And I'm a visualizer, like I can see it, but babe, she literally has to read it, like she needs fine print.
Let me see it in writing.
She needs to see it in writing. And that shit's sexy too now, because a bitch can be running their mouth. But it's like, hey, babe, this, that. And I'll be like, okay, because you just said, like, we fucked them up with that. We fucked them up.
That shit. Everything, they got two women in it.
Yeah. And when we started to notice that, you're like, yo, we can be a good team when we go out here. When they trying to run game, it's like when we go out, depending on what it is now, because a lot of things she can go out there and she can get, and she run her game or do whatever she needs to do, and boom, we got it. Mm-hmm. But now when we both go out there, depending on what it is again, when we both go out there and we, know what I'm saying, I'm observing, she observing, you know what I'm saying, we watch it, and you're actually watching too, because this is going to be a serious purchase, whatever it is.
It was.
We listening for game, and he was trying to run some game.
He was mad because called him back. I was like, never mind. We decided we're gonna wait a couple of years before we buy. You sure? The market's great, and I can get you. Yeah.
I was like, no, and then boom, it was some other shit that ended up happening with the property or whatever. I say, see, there it go. Yeah. There it go. He was trying to fast talk us into some bullshit. But I was like, no, we not getting into that, because he was trying to fast talk us, and I need you to break that down for me, because all of that you talking about, no. So that was definitely a reason we literally stuck together, because we noticed, like, damn, she's definitely stability for me. You know, she's honesty for me. She's loyalty for me. And for me, I was what for you, like?
I was like, okay, the girl's loyal. I'm like, she's standing up for herself. I was like, yep, she can cook. She can do my hair.
I feel as we both got our reason, because in the beginning it wasn't love, meaning you don't have to marry for love. That's just how I feel. You don't have to marry for love, because love can come. Some people be like, oh, I get in a relationship because I love that person. Love got my ass 4 kids and I ain't with the nigga. So it is what the fuck it is. So, and that was me going in head first with love. Me thinking with my heart, with my little coop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking with at that time. And it got me 4 kids, but then what after? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, no, there is a change that need to be made. I'm not going in nothing. If I'm going in serious with you, I ain't going in with nothing. I'm going in with me. Love, that'll be the last thing on my mind. So when we got into it and we was able to make it stable for the both of us, and where all of us can be able to come one.
Oh man. And I think that really started coming into play. The love really started coming into play once we started going through that marriage counseling. We started really getting to know each other. And then it was like, oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I love this girl. You know, I mean, I loved her, but I wasn't in love.
Right. I can say it too.
I loved her, but I wasn't in love. But as we got together and we was going through the marriage counseling and we was talking to our therapist and then we was role playing and breaking down it just started to fall in place.
Yeah, it fell in place because love was nowhere near. Mind you, thinking about all these things we already going through with her family,
right?
My family,
craziness.
The craziness is involved in us, and we literally needs to really focus on each other.
Mm-hmm.
So we wasn't too much focused on each other. We had to let that past go, let the family go. We gotta let that go in order to do us
and grow into each other.
We really did. So once that happened, we was like, okay, this is why we're able to come and say, listen, love wasn't the first thing that was on our mind. She was trying to get the fuck away from her situation. I was trying to get the fuck away from my situation. And we just so happened, God put us together the way he did. And all we can say, it was his plan on doing that, because I kind of felt like, you were strong, babe. You're strong. But you probably just needed someone stronger on your team for you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because you strong. You handle your shit. You hold it down.
Right.
But there is
that strong mate, not a weakling. I needed somebody that was...
Same here. So I already know I'm strong. I know how to get money. I work too. We can do that. I just needed someone that can bring the same thing as well.
Right.
We can bring the same thing, and that's what we brought to the table.
I went out and got the bacon. I need you to come on home with that sausage.
That's it.
Bring them eggs too, girl.
So that was just our thing. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be love in the beginning. You find you and you find that person that match you on a level you're trying to be on, and you take it from there. It does not have to be with love.
It doesn't. And you don't
that's just our opinion.
That's our opinion.
You can have whatever opinion you want on your end. We're saying what worked for us. Period.
Right. And the thing about it is, you can't force that person to be the person that you want them to be.
Right.
They gotta be willing to put in some of that work too.
Right.
That's just like driving a car. If you don't put that car in drive to make it move, it ain't going nowhere.
Oh, it definitely ain't going nowhere if it ain't got no gas.
Right. And that's just like your person. If you try to make that person move and do this and do that,
I need to be gassed up.
And they ain't got that energy or that gas, as baby said, this ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere. You gonna still be trying to pump the gas in them, and they just gonna be like,
it ain't moving.
It ain't going nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? And with gas the person up, it can be motivation.
Right.
That was definitely a thing for me, because you know what I'm saying? I was making sure I hit that 25. I was trying to look for another job. Baby was like, hell no. You're gonna go back to work. You're gonna go back to that job. And that was motivation for me. I never had someone to do that for me, because I had to be the one pushing myself.
Right.
I had to push myself to graduate. I had to push myself to do this, push myself to do that. No one pushed me to do nothing in life. Like, no one was like, hey, I think that's for you. I literally started getting those words said to me now in life.
Because, girl, I ain't letting you just be like a quitter. No, we don't do quitters over here.
And that's crazy. My younger days, nobody never told me that. Hey, this is good for you. I think I see you doing this, and me thinking, maybe that's good for me. I don't know. But I have not got that into being here where I'm at right now in life. And that's a good thing for me, because that's something I needed for me to be able to know that there is different, and change is within me if that's what I want.
Exactly, girl. Exactly. And babe is just like, she got my back no matter what.
You already know I'm rolling.
Had that.
You rocking, I'm rolling.
I was like, okay. So I was like, 2. And then when she stayed at the job, I was like, 3. She good now.
Because I didn't give up.
She didn't give up.
I didn't give up. I really didn't give up because I motivated myself. Well, you definitely motivated me. But I told myself, I was like, yo, you done got this far. God is not going to put too much on your plate that you can't handle it. If you wasn't able to handle this, you wouldn't be here. And when you actually open your eyes, open the left side of your brain, as Babe used to say, you going to see this shit as a piece of cake. And that's exactly what it was. It was a piece of cake because I already know how I already wanted me and my wife to roll. I already know how we was going to roll. And I wasn't going to let that negativity dictate what was happening over here. And I think that was a thing too. Like,
yeah,
we ain't doing that. We going to do us.
Always.
If we ain't doing us, then what we doing?
We ain't doing nothing.
Because you can go your way, ma'am, and I'm going to go my way.
That ain't happening.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. So,
y'all friend trying me again. And she's going to be like, bloop. Y'all going to see her fall off the bench.
I was just trying to say.
Oh.
So,
okay.
I mean, all in all, we're just saying what? You don't have to be
get
in love.
Married and be in love.
Yeah. Love can come, but
you have to work on it.
The way this world is right now, like, it is what it is. If the person can help you, you can help that person. Like, looks ain't nothing. Looks got me where 4 kids again. That's it. And I went in handsome and all this shit. No. Okay? That's just something out of my book. Looks, that it ain't gonna get you nowhere, honey. So our opinion, this is our opinion now. It does not have to be love at first sight.
It doesn't. And you can put some comments in there. We want to hear what your comments are pertaining to getting married. Do you feel like you gotta be in love to get married? Right. Or can you marry for stability? Can you marry? Because some people marry their best friends and they're not in love with them, but they love them. And as time goes on, they fall in love with them. So just let us know what you guys think. Put that down in them comments. Let us hear your feedback.
Right. Talk to us. Let us know. We see y'all watching, but talk to us. Let us know how y'all feel about this one. We did not marry for love. We married to basically get each other together.
Right. Right. We had to mold each other and get each other on the right path.
Stability. We married for stability. We did. We went through some things and we conquered it, but we letting you guys know we did marry for stability on both behalves.
On both behalves.
And love came after. So if that's you guys, definitely hit us up in the comments. Let us know how you feel about that. And talk to us. We'll talk to you back. What's up, baby? We in there?
We're in there, girl. So y'all know what to do. Go ahead, babe. Tell them what to do.
Like, comment, subscribe. To make sure you always hit your girls up. Y'all hear us and y'all see us when we're posting videos. Other than that,
turn on your notification. Turn them on.
And it'll never be a dull moment.
Never ever.
Bye, guys.